both of them would have liked to have gone for a bit longer, but they were composed. They got us back in the game, and then the way Saad Masood played, along with Aga, was... Oh, look, I think when you're chasing a target like that, a lot of things have got to go your way. And the fact, 3 for 17 obviously put us on the back foot. And I think that the way we responded from that point was exceptional. And generally for some younger players, players that are making their debut on this series. So a lot of really good signs. I mean, the way the Ghazi played with Samad, both on their debut series, they showed they belonged pretty clearly about it. There was a lot of hoo-ha about a bit of, there's a bit going on out in the middle, and I think he realised that he played a part in that as well. But he was fiercely determined today, like everybody was, to put in a performance, and that was a really fine 100. I thought Tamim played really nicely in the first innings, and Aga was exceptional in the second, so we saw 2 very good innings today.
Coach, obviously Shaheen has been captain in the last 2 series, the ODI series. They won the 2 series and this one is lost. But in a sort of a bigger picture, the Pakistan team lost. I mean, they were out of the World Cup before the semi-finals, and now they lost the series. How much of an impact did it have in this team?
Look, this was a new team, wasn't it? I think, we've new one-day team. As I said, we made some really good ground in the 2 series at home. Won those quite comfortably, and obviously, as you said, Shaheen was leading that. We made some strong changes to the team, and then for this series, it was seen as an opportunity to look at some youngsters. And as I said, there was some really got us from the brink really. And then obviously Salman Ali Aga, as I said, was as good as he has been for a long time in one-day cricket. So. Yeah, it was a really good game of cricket, I guess, to finish in a series-defining match.
Do you miss Babar Azam in some point of time, because inexperienced top order are struggling all 3 matches?
Well, look, you have to give players opportunity, and the fact, we've been able to give 6 guys an opportunity during the series, will help from a depth perspective. I mean, there are obviously a number of first-choice players who are not here at the moment. But, as a selection group, the opportunity was to try and blood some new ones. And as I said, Bangladesh is a tough place to come, and for them to perform as well as they did, Mars Sadikat to perform as well as he did, the 3 that I've mentioned today, showed that they belong. They've got a little taste of it, and they've got to push hard for some more opportunities in the future.
But in the last match, there was a lot of things happened with Salman Aga. There was a run-out and all those things. Do you think that these kind of things inspire him to do such a
look, he's not that type of character. He's not someone that needs extra motivation to do well. I think, at the end of the last match, I think he spoke positive signs from those youngsters in this series.
Coach, can you tell us something about Tanvir's batting, the way he played? How do you see that against?
Look, he fed off anything that we missed. I mean, he really missed an opportunity to score. When we bowled 2 straight, he picked it off nicely. We bowled a little bit wide, he hit it through the offside. So he was quite relentless in terms of if you missed your line, he was going to take advantage of it. Against the spin, he's got a good slog sweep on him. He used the depth of the crease well. And he went through a bit of adversity too, with obviously a bit of cramp and some tough times. So I thought it was a fine innings from him, and sort of set up a score which was a good score without being a really good score.
What's your thoughts on Shaheen as a captain?
Yeah, look, I think he's done really well. I think, with the youngsters, as I said, it's not easy. I think that, you're getting to know some of these players on the fly a little bit. But he was always positive in the group. When we were down a little bit, he brought the group back up there. Thought tactically he was pretty smart as well. And I thought from his own performance, I thought he bowled as well as he has done from a length perspective. So all in all, I think he's had a good series.
You might be happy the way you bowled in last 10 overs.
Yeah, look, to be fair, I was really pleased the way we bowled the last 35. I thought the first 15 we were a bit untidy. And the last 35 we brought the game back nicely. And you're right, in the last 10 we changed our pace. We got a little bit of reverse and we were able to to keep the game within reach. You know, if they got 320, the game was probably beyond reach. So, yeah, look, there's some good signs there. Obviously, you want to win series, but as I said, some really good signs from the youngsters as well as a couple of the older ones.
Thank